Warning, this video contains bad pronunciation of Chinese names. Caution is advised.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to China United. So we have jumped quite a few games into the league season as things have been going very well for us so far, and hopefully that does continue. So I will jump straight into the schedule and how we have performed in the league. So we won the first game 4-0, nice and comfortable victory, and we powered through. I'll go just show you the highlights kind of the competition so far. We beat Guernsey 8-1, which was a great win. Obviously 8-1. Can't really complain about that. Burgess Hill, we did lose 1-0 to, which is the only game we've lost in the league so far this season, which was a shame. It was quite a shock, to be honest, after getting that 8-1 victory, but they came out fighting. We got a draw against Whitehawk with a couple of wins all around either side, and we've gone on a nice run of form of winning. We have been knocked out of the Builder-based FA Trophy first round against Aldershot in the National League, so Ross McCormack scoring that goal in a free kick, which was quite a goal to behold. We did beat Harlow 9-1 in the Velocity Trophy second round, which was nice to see. And recently we just beat Yaxley in the FA Cup third qualifying round, which means that we are playing Barnet in today's episode in the FA Cup, but we'll also be playing East Grinstead. They are in the playoffs at the moment, a top team in the division, so we'll certainly be playing them, which will be a challenge as well. Now, the players we have got at hand, so this is kind of the squad I've whittled it down to, really. Best players you can really see here. Liu Xiaoguang has been very well. I've started to develop him as a left inside forward, as I've also played him up top, and he's performed very well there, getting 4 goals in 10 games, as you can see there. 15 goals and 17 appearances overall, so very good there. We've also got Huang Dongzhu, who is a target man, 6'1", great heading, not amazing finishing, but he's a big strong boy, who sitting up top is good at holding up that play. 12 goals, 7 assists in the season so far, smashing things. But the main man really is Ma Yuming, who has been phenomenal. 21 goals in 12 assists, as you can see down here, 19 in the league and 2 in the FA Cup. So he has been absolutely phenomenal, I'll be honest. Fantastic acceleration, fantastic pace. I mean, it won't be long until these players do start to drop off, and next season, I think, could be the start of that, of not having quite as good a squad as this year. But we haven't had any other players in. I don't really know what he's doing, but Jinping Ji is not bothered about bringing anyone in at this stage. I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping we'd have a couple of players come in just to kind of boost certain areas, but he's done nothing. Other than bringing in a few coaching staff and medical staff, that sort of thing. He hasn't brought any squad players in, which is a shame, but we will jump into the first game now. So this is the formation we have moved to. So it's a 4-4-2, but with the inside forward further up the pitch and our fullback bombing on down that side, and with a target man and advanced forward up top. Dongzhu and Yuming have been amazing this season, and as you can see, Xiao Guang has also been banging in the goals. So our 3 front boys, I really wanted to get Xiao Guang in there with the other 2, and this is probably the best way we can do it without changing too much. Liang Yuanji is also a very good youngster, 16 years old, but has been scoring plenty of goals for us in kind of the cup games and that sort of thing whenever I've brought him in. We will move Dong Jiao out and bring Yun Chen in for this game, I think, just to make sure that the fitness is ready, and obviously it's a big game of the FA Cup coming up after this as well. But we'll jump straight into the game. Hopefully we get a nice easy win in this one, and we'll go on to the FA Cup with a big bit of energy going into that game. So it is a early free kick for East Grinstead. It does come deep, but keeper's got it every day in his hand. Zhao Tian, good catch there. Is he going to look to distribute things nice and quickly, or slow things down? So he does play it short to Jun Chen. He's a youngster as well. We have got a bunch of young players in this side. I don't think anyone over the age of 30, but it's a good win by Dongguan. Ma Yuming isn't able to quite get it past Malone, and it is played back up the pitch, and they're able to get the flicks on, but Mafang, the giant at centre half, 6'5", can't head a ball though, which is strange. But Ma Yuming over the top now is going to fire it across. It is blocked. The pitch looks really narrow. Is it really long and really narrow? It's such a weird style of pitch. I mean, like, look at this gap. That gap's like ridiculous. We fired a shot in and it was well wide, but I've never seen a pitch so narrow before. This is what you get at lower league football. It's just kind of chaos. Dongju, though, off the bar, gets a second chance and still can't put it in. Oh, God, 5 minutes in, and we've had a couple of chances now to to be going 1-0 up. Haven't quite grabbed hold of it. So it is our throw-in now. We do get it inside Huang Dongju, who does look again to Xinjiang. Keeping the ball. It's a switch right outside. Look at that space he's got out there. Overloading that side into Zhuangguan. Is he going to get shot away, Xiongchen? No, into Zhuangguan again. Dongju puts it in, but it's offside. How is he offside there? That is crazy. I need to see how he's got offside there, because that's... What are you doing? Why? Oh, it's... Wait, what? Oh, right, okay. I was like, he wasn't offside. That was Yu Ming. Obviously, Yu Ming was stood in front of the keeper, maybe. That's why it was called offside. A dodgy decision, I think. But it's in the Yu Ming. It's got to be. No, but when how has he missed that? He smashed it against the post from, like, not even that far. That far. It was like a centimetre, an inch from the goal, and he smacked it against the post. How have we not scored? We've got plenty of games in hand, and we're 3 points clear at the top at the moment, but how have we not? Oh my God. We've created enough chances to be like 3-0 up at this stage. It's a ball over the top by Graham, but it is safely in Zhao Tian's hands there. Is he going to play it long? I hope he does. He plays it out wide to Ju Tao. Okay, here we go. Let's work this ball up the field. It's a weirdly lofted pass into the middle where it could have just come along the floor to make it a bit easier for him, but fair enough. That makes sense. A ball over the top. One by Yu Ming, which is a bit of an interesting one. Dongju, though, is now through on goal. He's come quite wide, but fires it in bottom corner. Obviously caught the keeper off guard. He went really wide with that run. Kind of the opposite of how it would normally work, with Yu Ming winning the header and Dongju running through. But what works. Yu Ming win the header. Dongju gets the ball. Does take it very, very wide, but does well to fire it in at this near post. Keeper probably should have done better. Looks like it runs through his hands. But 1-0. Good stuff. Okay, so it is half time. 1-0. I mean, the XG suggests we should have been a few more up. I think we should have definitely been a few more up. Kind of disappointed at the performance at the moment. I think what we will do is bring Jinwei on for Xiaobo. Jinwei is a young player, nice young player, developing very well at the moment with the kind of club facilities we've got. And so I'm hoping he can kind of develop properly. At this level, normally it would be very hard to develop young players unless they get lots of game time. But because of the setup we've got with the Chinese president putting so much money into the club and us having such pristine facilities, it's certainly something we need to take advantage of and really try and use those players. I mean, look at that XG. That's crazy. 3.35 XG to their 0.09, and we're only 1-0 up. This is madness, I have to say. Absolute madness. Do we... we'll make a change, I guess. If they score, then I'll be fuming. We'll pop Wanji on for Dongju. I don't know what's going on in the background. I'm hoping it's not them scoring. But we'll pop Cheng Li on as well for Wenji. Oh, it's us that scored. I did miss that because I was too busy faffing with changing the tactics around. At least we've got a bit of comfort and a bit of a kind of shield from losing the 3 points now, so those tactics shouldn't take too much of an issue. But Dongju was there, plays it up to Wenji, who pops it into Yu Ming, who fires from the edge of the box, top right hand corner. What a goal! Rattles off the bar and in, just bouncing over the line. Yeah, let's carry on with those tactics and carry on the game. Our throw in on the right hand side, Du Tao into Wanji, who does play back to Du Tao. It comes out to Zhao Guang. There he is. That's the boy that we wanted. So it's all three of the players that I mentioned at the beginning who have scored the goals have scored again. Absolutely smashing it. That's much more like it. 3-0, much more comfortable game and lead in this competition. And this is basically why I'm not showing you as many games in this kind of league, because we're absolutely smashing it. And I think, if anything, we're a bit too good for the division. But this is where we were able to buy the place, or where Xi was able to buy the place in the divisions. But They have got through there, and it is a Xiao Chen foul, which means he's going to be sent off. And we'll be down to 10 men for the final 8 minutes of the game. Disappointing, certainly. I'm not sure what to do now. I mean, do we just pop Du Tao inside, maybe? Pop them in and make it a 3. Maybe loot Zhao Guang back as a wide midfielder. Change him to a wide midfielder. And just do that for the last 8 minutes. I think we'll be okay. I mean, even if they score this free kick, we've got a 3-goal cushion. 8 minutes. I think we'll be fine. We've got enough quality on the pitch still to be able to sort that. Not a bad effort, but nothing too worrying. One more goal kick then. Just a couple minutes to go. It's a big ball up to the field, out wide to Zheng Li, who does get it down to Wang Ji, into Xi Zhang, who plays it up to Yu Ming, but it is headed clear. Now they've got Clement Peter and Musungu even. I love that name. Jin Wei hoofs it long again. No, this is very interesting football. It's not the most high quality, I have to say, with multiple losses of the ball. Not exactly beautiful football, but it is played through the Yu Ming, who may be able to fire this home. He absolutely rockets it over. Is it a corner? Did the keeper save that? He must have done, because that was awful. I've never seen Yu Ming do something like that before. So it is a corner. Du Tao getting the ball in. No one's there to win that header. And Jin Wei will receive it out on the edge. Plays it wide, and that's going out for a goal kick. Awful, awful pass. And there we have it. It is 3-0, end of the game. A good win in the end. I mean, should have probably got more goals. Should have been a bit more ruthless with that performance. But a win's a win, and that kind of shows us. I did request this to build a new stadium. Looks like they are looking to do so. New stadium is an important part of helping us reach our aims for the club. We will look to build a new stadium shortly. Fantastic. Plans to be finalised by the 16th of June 22. So there is a couple of years yet. And it will be a 33,000-seater stadium. Wow. Okay. That's not bad at all. Let's go ahead then. And we'll jump straight into the FA Cup game. All right. So here we are. We are at the Barnet game. If we win this, we do get through to the first round of the competition. Not the first round proper, but the first official round. So this is the last qualifying. So it would be quite nice to get there in the first season. But you can see here, we've got some suspensions and injuries which are going to affect us massively because we don't have another right back, which could be an issue. I am thinking this is probably the best way we can go. But, I mean, we are short of men for sure. Let's bring... I'll take a look, see what I can do, and we'll come back in just a moment. All right, so there has been a few changes, and we're not looking good at the back, I have to say. We have got Wu Yin in goal. We've brought him back in, having been out for a little while. Then Zhu Guwei, a 16-year-old right back in our youth academy, has come up to play at right back because we have no other right backs. Then in centre back, we've got Dong Yao, another 16-year-old, along with Yun Chen, another 16-year-old, and then Wen Dong is playing left back, who is 19 years old. So our back line isn't that old, I have to say. An average of probably 16 and a half or something stupid like that. And then Wen Ji on the right, Zhao Bao and Xi Zhang, who's our standard centre midfield partnership, with Zhao Guang on the left and Dong Zhu and Yu Ming up top. The deadly duo. Hopefully they can do very, very well up there. And then it's just kind of leftovers on the bench. Players that have played for us and players that certainly haven't and have to jump in because of the youth academy and issues with suspensions and injuries. So we will jump straight into the game, and fingers crossed we don't get battered. That's kind of all I'm hoping for now, considering the suspensions and injuries we've got. Wow, I've just noticed they've got a player called Fong Guk. That's amazing. What a name. So it's a free kick. Wen Ji with it on the edge, fires it in, back stick. It is headed clear. Fong Guk nodding it further away, and Foul now looking to counter-attack against the back line. An interesting camera angle. He just runs casually past our centre halves and fires it towards goal, but it is saved. Or it's just wide. Looks like it was just wide, which isn't too bad. It's our throw-in now. Looking quite nice. Wen Ji plays it back to Guwei, who does fire it in as Zhao Guang, who gets the header away, and it's not too far off. I mean, we're getting chances. They're not the best, But that probably could have been on target and really troubled the keeper. It's another throw-in on the right-hand side. Gouet into Dongju. Is looking to hold it up as much as he can, but doesn't do exceptionally well. Judd's won it back with Nugent clearing the lines for Barnet. And they are looking to break now with Hooper out to Clark. Great tackle by Gouet and again by Jobao. Fantastic. And then when G's able to drive forward with the pace he's got on this right-hand side, is he able to get a ball in? That would be fantastic. I'd love to score from this. What a challenge, though, by Judd to get that ball. We have seen some fantastic tackles so far in this game. Gouet now into Jobao again. Back to Gouet. Is he going to get a ball in? It'd be nice if he could. Or Jobao can. Go on, dink it. Just dink it. Don't lose it there, please, because we've got a lot of players forward at the moment. Oh, and you've just fired at his arse. What is that? Who was that? I can't even click on him. Wen Ji, get out of the way, son. We're on Dong Zhao Guang. Is he going to play it back to Jing Zhang? Dongju fires it from the edge. Oh, it's just wide of the target. We worked it quite well, even with, well, giving one of our own players red arse. Hooper now on the left-hand side for Barnet, just before half-time. Hopefully we can kind of hold on there. Zhao Guang does get back and head it clear, but it will fall to Preston in the back line for Barnet, who looks far down the line, but Wudong has that covered quite comfortably. Jun Chen out to Zhao Guang again. He's now cutting inside, which is just what we want him to do, which is lovely stuff. Ooh, everyone, look, a new comment. Why is that popping up for me? Silly emails. And there it is. That's half time. It's been quite level. I mean, they should have scored according to XG, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with that at this stage. Dongju hasn't done great, so I will bring in Wang Ji, who's played in FA Cup before. Done very well in it, so I don't see why not. Not too bothered about the kind of change in performance-wise. But let's go again. Let's really get out there, boys. Barnet throwing on the right-hand side. Taylor now with the ball. It's Richardson here trying to take on Wudong, which does hold him up quite well. Petrasso into Taylor, back to Fonguk, in through to Richardson. It's very good football. Oh, don't say that's a penalty, because I thought that was quite harsh. They're saying it's a penalty. I think that's pretty mean to Jun Chen. I thought it was a good challenge, but hopefully he's missed it. He's fired it wide, and I think that is fair enough. I mean, they've got an XG of 3 now with only 2 shots on target, probably because of that penalty. But I mean, we really. We got a bit lucky there, but also unlucky in the sense that the penalty was even given in the first place. So it's our goal kick with 7 minutes to go. Are we going to be able to really get something or nick it at the last minute? Zhuan Ji's got the ball now after that flick on. He's looking around, looking for options. Zhang switches out to Wang Ji, and that is lost to the goalkeeper. Loach grabs hold of that and clasps it for dear life. I mean, neither team has had many shots on target. It's not exactly a striking performance of the decade. I mean, that was an awful defending, but Jun Chen recovers very well, and it is up to Wang Ji. Can we make something happen? Wang Ji now, is he going to be able to get it through, or is he going to take a shot off himself? He does fire it. It is saved by Loach, though. Quite comfortable in the end. This could be going to extra time. It's a long ball upfield. Dong Zhao hasn't dealt with that. It's back to Mason Clark, who's looked for the 1-2, but Jun Chen's got there. I have to say, Jun Chen has done very well today from what I've seen. I mean, he's got a 6.4 rating, but I think that's a bit harsh. I'm going to bring Jinwei on just because he has legs and Zhang does not anymore. Pretty much. It's like he's cut off his legs. But Petrasso's driving forward. Hopefully that won't have too much of an effect on us, and Wenji's able to kind of block the cross initially. McQueen now. Wenji, are you going to be able to nab that ball off him? Nope. We're not going to see any more of that highlight, but we are going to see more of this one. 3 minutes to go. We've got not long left to try and grab something before extra time. But with balls like that, we're never going to get anything. That was appalling. Clark cuts out that ball from Zhao Bao. Mason Clark now into Richardson. He's going to play it through to Hooper, and this is going to be it. No, it's not. Wu Jin. Oh, I underestimated you, and Wu Yin has managed to get his hands on that one-on-one goalkeeping at its finest. How have they not scored? They've got 4 XG. We have somehow managed. This would be a complete FM job if we do get any sort of win out of this. But it looks like we could do. Zhao Guan, are you going to take him on? Go on, son. Get it past him. He's got it past him very well. He fires it a goal. Oh, it's wide. Again, maybe should have done a little better. Maybe should have looked inside to the attacking players supporting him. But, I mean, we'll take it to the end of the game with a 0-0 draw at this point. I think we've got to have a look at kind of legs-wise. Are we going to be able to sustain things? Have we got anyone we can actually even bring on? I mean, none of these players are going to be any good. I mean, Jinboyo might be alright. Nishan doesn't look great. Cheng Li has played before and he's done okay. And then you got Lu Shuang. Again, another player who's okay, but I'm not sure I really want to play him. Wenji's done alright. I'm going to leave it for now. And we're just going to hope that they can hold on and keep running their butts off. So first half of extra time did nothing. If we take it to penalties, I wouldn't complain. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, really. I mean, we're having plenty of efforts. 12 shots on target now and still haven't scored. I thought that was a highlight. It's not, but this one is. Zhu Gui now into 1G. Oh, it's lost, and McQueen's able to bring it forward to Mason Clark now. Please don't lose it now. There's only like a minute and a half to go until penalties. Can we just hold on? It is fired over the bar by Hooper. I'm getting so nervous. If we can hold on, we've got every chance of winning on penalties. I mean, we probably could have won the game anyway, but Barnett definitely should have won the game. So, I mean, if we steal it, that would be great. Ball in. Jinwei! Yes! Yang Jinwei comes on the pitch. First goal of the season. Volleys it home. That was a cracking finish. We go very defensive. I do want to see this, though. So, we'll take a look at that highlight, and then I'll change everything just to make it really defensive. But it's a throw into Wenjie. Gui is able to get that ball across and Jinwei volleys it home fanatically. No chance for the Barnet team. I'm not even going to change it because it is the end of the game straight away. What a steal. 121st minute goal that was. And we managed to get the 1-0 win against Barnet. And we're into the first round of the FA Cup, which is good stuff. I mean, it's really getting our name on the map and getting people's eyes on the prize and the team we've got here, which is definitely what China will want with the team. And that's the whole purpose of this, which is good stuff. When will we see the draw? Is it anytime soon? I do not know. We should take a look, though, definitely at the draw and see where we are. All right, here we are. View the draw. So there are some bigger names now. League One teams are obviously the highest we can go, but there's some... I mean, that's some big names in there, along with some Panorama National League teams and even some other teams that I think we could actually beat and move up onto the next round. I mean, it'd be quite impressive if we get to the third round. But let's draw all teams and just see if we can find our names. If you spot them, shout out. Oh, what? I mean, that is a draw and a half. We've got Sunderland, League One outfit. They are currently sitting in 9th, but they're definitely probably one of the biggest named teams. They have Obafemi up front on loan from Southampton, which I mean is quite the signing, I have to say, for them on loan. But I mean, I'm not sure we will get any further, but it's a hell of a team to be playing in the FA Cup, and we will certainly take that and possibly even see you then, or we might even jump on a bit further. I mean, I can't imagine we'll get through the FA Cup, and I'd like to get through the season quite quickly. So if anything dramatic happens, we may come back, and I might jump halfway through the Sunderland game or something. But otherwise, we'll come back later on, probably around the time of our youth intake, to see how that goes and everything like that. But I hope you did enjoy today. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you on the next one.